မင်္ဂလာပါမီ English video ကိုဖြစ်ပါတယ်အခုတစ်ခေါက်မီ English season မှာကျွန်တော်တင်ဆက်ပေးမယ့်ကစားသမားကတော့ Manchester United ရဲ့အနဝင်နောက်တန်းကစားသမားကြီးဖြစ်တဲ့ Jaap Stam နဲ့တွေ့ဆုံနေတဲ့ event အကြောင်းပဲဖြစ်တယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ဒီ video မှာဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော် Jaap Stam ရဲ့ English event ကိုဘယ်လိုမျိုးသွားခဲ့လဲevent ကဘယ်လိုမျိုးရှိလဲပြီးတော့ Jaap Stam ကြီးအနေနဲ့ဘာပြောခဲ့လဲဆိုတာမျိုးကိုကျွန်တော်နောက်မှတင်ဆက်ပေးထားတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့စိတ်ဝင်စားတဲ့လူတွေအနေနဲ့ဆက်လက်ကြည့်ရှုပေးပါဦးလာကြည့်ပြီးတဲ့တယောက်ချင်းတွေကိုလည်းကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်နောက် video ကိုပြန်တွေ့ပါမယ်အားလုံးပဲတက်တာပါJust turn it to Ronnie, no? So, you can look at Ronnie, huh? Okay. So, where look at you? It is Sony. The registration is very good. So,ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီမှာကိုယ့်ရဲ့ software တွေပါတယ်เนาะပြီးသွားရင် exclusive chassis တွေရမယ်ပေါ့เนาะဆိုတော့ registration ကတော့ကျွန်တော်9နာရီဆိုစတယ်တစ်လောက်ပေါ့ကျွန်တော်တို့ပြန်ပြီးတော့တွေ့ကြမယ်
อยากเจอทุกคนแล้วเอาขอเสียงปรบมือให้กับยามซาบิโร่ค่ะ
Take photos of yes. Yeah.
เดี๋ยวขอเรียนเชิญและการทำงานกับทาง
But it's a fun day as well. It's always good to meet the fans.
เราสุขภาพนะได้เจอแฟนนะขอเชิญเป็นแฟนคุณยายอีกทีได้ไหมครับผม You learn different way
No, I didn't know that.
You're super famous.
And why is that?
Yes, all of us United fans.
Okay.
Most of the fans in Thailand United fans. เราบอกว่าเป็นที่รักของแฟนนะเพราะว่าในเมืองไทยFor one season, who will you choose?
I think it's an easy one for me because we're all United fans, I think, over here. So I think I would say Heaven.
Heaven?
Yeah.
I think Heaven.
Yeah, because I think he's a great player. He's got great character. He's got great ability in how he can play. Because I think he's quite good on the ball. His left foot. I think he's got pace. And nowadays in football, you need to be quick. You need to be fast. I think his positioning is quite good in how to position yourself. If you're looking to your own team, but also towards the opposition. So yeah, but he also needs to learn a lot. But he's got all the attributes to become a very, very good centre defender. So yeah, I would love to work with him if the opportunity was over there.
ครับผมก็ถามWhat do you do after retirement? Some friends do know.
Means a lot of things.
It's a lot of things. Wow, interesting.
Drink a lot. No. But when you're playing football, you're always working in a certain structure. So you get lived in a way. It's wake up call. It's going to training sessions. It's going to the medical staff. It's preparing your body. It's
schedule.
Having a diet. So every day you almost know exactly what you need to do. And then when you stop playing football, it's gone. And
You're free.
You're free and you can do your own thing and you can live your life in a different way. Yeah, and that's nice, but you also need to find your way in how to fill your days in with work or with funny things and with the family, of course, with the wife and with the kids. because you haven't been part of growing up with the kids for a long time, because sometimes you're at home but you're traveling a lot, so you don't see the kids a lot of times. You're missing birthdays of the kids, you're missing birthdays of family members. If somebody passes away, sometimes you cannot be there because you always need to play, you need to go. So there's a lot of things in life that you're missing out. It gives you a lot of good things as well.
Yeah.
When you play, of course, you know, like good lifestyle and winning trophies and see the world. But when you stop playing football, then it's totally different. And you reconnect with the family, and you're trying to build a life that's good for them, but also good for myself, and try to stay fit. I wasn't joking about eating a lot because when you're on a diet every time, sometimes you want to eat different things that are maybe a bit more greasier and which you're not allowed to eat before exactly. So it's it's a different lifestyle.
It's a new experience.
Sorry?
It's a new experience.
It's a total new experience, yeah, but also finding your way in what can I do after football. And there's a lot of people who are then, you know, give you a phone call or they email you because they want you to maybe represent their team or to train with them or to help them out as a coach and work for television, all these questions. And after maybe I think 6 months, I already started working as a starting coach with my first professional team.
โอเคครับผมทุกคนเข้าใจไหม
Well, yeah, it's easy to give advice and say, okay, you need to start playing in maybe the Premier League, but first you need to get there. So it's already a big step for a young player to get into the Premier League. If we say, when I played, Premier League was high, and then the Serie A was almost at the same level.
Yes.
So quality of players, quality of teams, intensity was different because in the Premier League, intensity was very high and it was very physique. Serie A was more tactical, more waiting, transition of play. But very high level both. Now, if you compare both leagues, Premier League is there, Serie A is here. Because of, and it's obvious, because of the money. Because there's a lot of money in Premier League, so they spend a lot of money on players. It's very difficult for the Italian league and Serie A to follow that to match that. And because of the money in the Premier League and all the big teams in there, the most of the players want to go to the Premier League. So what we get is that the quality of the league becomes better and better and better, and other leagues cannot match that, cannot do that. So if you then, for a young player now, would say, where is it better to play? Yeah, then maybe it's better to play, of course, in the Premier League. Because there's better teams, there's better players they can play against, there's better players they can play with. The intensity of the game is much higher. It's, I think, even more tactical now than it was years back, the Premier League. So in the whole package that you need to learn for a player now, it's better to play in the Premier League. But there's also other examples, like if you see that Reinders, player from the City, he's a Dutch player, he's a Manchester City Reinders. He first played at Milan. So and he did for 2 years in a league that's good. But at Milan he did very well. And then he made the next step to City. And you see that in AC Milan he was the top player. And at City now he's wasn't even playing. So that's why you see that the difference in the league what we need to bring is tremendous, it's enormous. So if you want to become the best player or a very best player, and maybe that's the ideal way to first, for some players, first start here and then make a step to the Premier League to become the ultimate player that you want to be.
Wow, okay. Okay, I just got it. We often see the famous picture of him getting stitched.
Yeah.
Can you say often?
I was stitched often, but I don't know if it's a lot on the internet. I remember one moment that you're referring to that was on the internet and was on television against the Czech Republic again.
Yeah, that's right. And the question is, because you are so strong in our, feelings, do you feel pain? No? No. At the moment, because when you go in for the header, to head the ball, and then the striker is also jumping,
and then your head, you want to hit the ball with your head, you're hitting the back of his head. And it's just from the collision when you hit the opposition, it's numb. It numbs the eye. And then afterwards you feel that something's dripping, and then you see it's blood. And then they say, you need to go out of the pitch, you need to go to the doctor. And then the doctor thought that he could stitch it very easily. And that's why he did it on the touchline on the pitch. Yeah. So we went down. He was trying to stitch it, and because of the collision and because of the adrenaline in your body, you don't feel it, and he didn't have time to put the anesthetic in.
Yeah.
So they needed to do it like this, but that was okay. You don't really feel. You feel a little bit, but it doesn't hurt because you're just thinking about getting as quick as you can on the pitch again, and it's just part of the game. Because like I said to you before, it was more difficult for the doctor because he was all the cameras focusing on top of him. All the cameras, because it's a live game, big game in Europe. There's millions and millions of people watching the game on television, and all the cameras were on the doctor's hands because it was on the touchline. And then there were players. I was here, and there was players there in the dugout behind him, and the Dutch players were making fun of the doctor. So they were making jokes to the doctor, going, you need to hurry up, the coach is angry, you need to go up, you need to go in, the opposition is going to score. So the doctor started to, his hand was going to go like this. Yeah, it was shaking, getting closer and closer to my eye. And at the end, we went in. But then, the coach needed to make a substitute.
Do you say anything to the doctors?
It's been a big discussion in Holland because the doctor got the name. And because there's a game in Holland and you call it Dr. Bubba, and it means Dr. Trembling or something. It's a game in Holland, so this doctor got the nickname of that particular game. So it wasn't, because he was shaking that much, so it wasn't the most fun for him.
Okay, น้องแฟนฝากแปลเลยนะvery much ก็มาถึงรอบนะคะถอยหลังนิดนึงนะคะก็มาถึงค่ะได้เลยนะคะมาเต็มเลยขอบคุณมากครับเดินลงมาที่นี่เลย